Okay, so this is a very quick review of the Tekpluze Smartwatch. I bought this over a week ago and it reached to me today. So I have it here and I'm gonna show you right now because I already opened it to see if everything was okay, and it was okay until now. And this is what I have. So up until this point, this is what I have. It came in this box. It was nice to have a box like this because it seems like a premium device. It has a user manual. It has a warranty for 1 year too. And something that surprised me along with the good smartwatch is that it has 2 chargers. What makes me think if are they going to last? Is some of this going to break or something like that, and that's why they send us 2? I don't know, but I appreciate that they have sent me 2 chargers, 2 plug chargers. And for this side we have the watch itself. It is heavy. I thought it was going to be much more lifter, but it is great until now. Maybe the only thing that I can notice is that the strap feels somewhat like it's not going to last. If I do something like this, it feels like very hard and like if it is not flexible. But maybe it's just me and it's going to work. Supposedly it has a heart rate sensor here, so I haven't saw any other reviews in YouTube over this specific watch, the Tekpluze. I think this is a new brand here, and they have started selling this. You can see this, and these are some of the functions it has. It says it has a message push, a call alert, a time alarm, and SMS alert, which is probably notifications through WhatsApp, Facebook, Twitter. Also, it says it has like IP68, I think, water resistance. So here are another functions like the heart rate monitor, the pedometer, the sleep monitor, and the calories. So I think that box is very premium, and basically this is what I got with the Amazon package. And also this is a very random review, so I'm so sorry if this is a mess right now, but I just started recording this. And also sorry for my English, but I'm not an English native. I'm from Honduras and I speak Spanish, español, solo español. So it's very hard to me, but I think I'm doing great right now. I don't know. So let me start trying this, testing it, and I'll tell you how it goes. So basically here we have the smartwatch as it is, and we have several watch faces to change between. The one that I like the most is this one. I don't know, I feel this is more like a modern and simple design, while the others, well, here you can see that you can change and put your own picture in the clock. You can set up this from the app that you can download to set up the whole watch. But I think it's a good watch face, but not the best. Then we have this one that I don't like. And we have other ones that are more basic and ugly in my opinion. I don't like this one. And the other one that I like, I think it is this, because it seems pretty well. But I have to say that this is my favorite. As you can see, I just received a message from my WhatsApp in my phone, and I received a notification here. You can see all those notifications by going here and pushing the message options, and then you can have all your notifications from the phone. Something that I don't like personally is that you have this kind of notifications that WhatsApp has 3 messages from 2 different chats, but I don't want to see that kind of notifications, I want to see the real messages from people. And you can't you can delete all the notifications at once. You have to do it like one by one, and I don't like that. I want to delete all the notifications at once, and it doesn't let me, but you have that option, and I think it's really good. As you can see here, we have also the step option, in which you see all your data from steps, exercise, kilometers, or calories that you have made throughout the day. And you can backward by swiping up to the left, and we are again in the main menu. You also have the heart rate measure, in which basically you push it and the smartwatch is going to start to measure your heart rate, but we're going to talk about this later. Then we have the sleep monitor here, the notification that we already see, the sport mode, in which we have all these sports available. I think it's 12 or 13 modes of sport, but as you can see here, I started one exercise and it counts your steps, your kilometers, your calories, and your beats per minute. But I don't like this mode a lot, because it seems like if you exit, you won't be able to save your progress, but if you don't exit, basically your smartwatch is not a smartwatch anymore, because you won't be able to see the time. So as you can see here, there's the heart sensor. Then we have a smartwatch, in which you can basically put time and control what you are doing, maybe, or something. You can pause it, you can continue with the stopwatch, and you can stop it and start again. In terms of health, it says it has a heart rate monitor, blood pressure, and blood oxygen. I will as well talk about this later in my conclusion part. But this QR code is to set up for the first time with the app, your phone and your smartwatch. And something pretty curious is this game that you have available to play in this smartwatch, which is crazy. It's not the best game in the world, but at least it's something curious that you can do it with this smartwatch. Basically, you have to avoid those planes and obstacles. It's basically, it's not funny, but if you have not another thing to do, I think this is a good option. If you don't have your cell phone with you or something like that, I think this is a good option to play with. Finally, in settings, we don't have too much. We can set up the brightness to the maximum or to the minimum, and I basically have it in the middle. You have language options, you have all these languages to choose, but I don't know why I put it in Spanish several times, but it keeps going to English again, so I don't think you are going to be able to use another language besides English is not a problem for me because I really don't care about it. But maybe for a person that maybe doesn't speak a lot of English, or it's more comfortable with another language, I think it may be a problem, but I don't care about it really. You have system settings that is not settings, it's just like the version and the information of the device, and a factory reset, which basically resets all your information, your data, and deletes it. So basically I've been using this smartwatch for around 2 weeks and I have some thoughts about it. So in about 2 weeks of use of this smartwatch, one in which I did like an average use of the smartwatch and one in which I almost didn't get out of my house, so I didn't use it, I have to say that the battery percentage was 13% after 2 weeks. So I think that's a good number maybe for an average use. This smartwatch says to have heart rate, blood pressure, and blood oxygen sensors, which I honestly don't trust on them. I have to say that the step sensor is not that accurate. I tested it by walking 200 steps and I count on my mind 200 steps, but this smartwatch counted 214 steps. Maybe that's not a big deal, but if you walk more and more, maybe that number will vary a lot. The sleep monitor that it has, it's pretty accurate because I have slept with the watch in my hand, and in the morning it says how many hours I have slept. But I wouldn't recommend to sleep with this smartwatch because it's a little bit uncomfortable sleeping with this. Something that I don't like is the lack of sensitivity that it has when you raise your hand and try to watch the time. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work, and sometimes you will have to raise your hand in order to wake the screen. In conclusion, I can say that it is a good smartwatch if you are only looking for a watch to look at the time, just like me. I certainly wouldn't say that it is 100% accurate in terms of sensors or another functionalities. Remember that this is a $30 smartwatch, so you can expect a lot from it. If I were more interested in a smartwatch with better sensors or even GPS included, maybe I will go with the Amazfit Bip GTS, but that smartwatch is a little bit expensive for around $60 or $70. So basically this is my review for the Tekpluze Smartwatch. So again, I'm so sorry for my English, I'm trying to improve, and in fact this is my first ever video in English and my first review as well, so please have patience with me and tell me if you want more videos like this. I have plenty of ideas to bring to the channel and I want to do more reviews, but it's up to you, and let me know in the comment section if you want more videos. You can follow me on my social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, but I aware you that if you want to learn Spanish, you will do so at my social media because all of my things there are in Spanish. Now you can subscribe to this channel pressing this button and watch other videos that you may like. Nothing more to say, goodbye.